PGA Sports and the Professional Golfers Association of America proudly present golf's second major of the year. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the PGA Championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. We'll get out to the action here as we pick things up on the par 4 6th hole. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. The 7th now is a par 4 at 460 yards. Allen's Creek runs up the right side of the hole before darting directly across the fairway. The approach is a tough one, too. Uphill to one of the more challenging greens on the entire golf course. He seemed to like that one as well. He should. It'll wind up just right of center. Good shot. Wind coming from his right as he gets set for his second.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
That's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. The 8th hole checks in at 430 yards. After dealing with narrow landing zones on the previous 2 holes, players here no doubt appreciate a large driving area here at 8. 3 deep greenside bunkers guard against a very large green. That can yield a 3-putt if the approach is not accurate. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow-through, and a good start to this hole. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
158 yards left to the hole. Pin is in the back right corner of this green.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. The final hole on Oak Hill's front side is this one, the 480-yard 9th. This is a demanding uphill dogleg right featuring a fairway that gets narrower the farther a tee shot travels. Players will want to avoid going right, as a tee shot in that direction could lead to being blocked out by trees, or worse yet, wind up. A good result as well. So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Yes, very impressive right down. That goes down for a birdie. We begin the back 9 here at Oak Hill with a 430-yard par 4 10th. This hole runs somewhat parallel to the first, so that means Allen's Creek is once again an issue, as indeed it crosses the 10th fairway at right about the 300-yard mark. Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left. Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll stay at 15 under. Now to the longest par 3 of the course, the 245-yard 11th. It is said that 2,000 tons of sand were used during renovation of Oak Hill, and plenty of it wound up right here, as large bunkers protect the green that's been raised nearly a foot from its prior location. Okay, safely aboard. Now, from long range, this for birdie. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt, just a little bit off the mark. So that brushed in for a par here at 11, and he'll remain at 14 under. So a last look at the 54-hole leaderboard on this Saturday, and our featured golfer on top, trying to win a major championship. Frank, what's it like? You've been in this spot.
It's the dream you had as a kid, Rich. In the tour events, you have them basically every week, and that's how you hone your craft. It's really why you're a professional. But those majors, they seem to pop up sometimes at the wrong time. So when you get an opportunity, and they're few and far between, I mean, you've got to take it because it is a different league. You all of a sudden become a major champion.
A week that's left many a golfer dragged down by the weight of expectations and the gravity of the moment. Now, on this final Sunday, one will emerge here in the Empire State, push through it all, and become the People's Champion. This is the final round of the PGA Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Oak Hill Country Club in Rochester, New York, live final round coverage of the PGA Championship. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
127 yards, that's what he's looking at down the flagstick. Pin in the back right portion of this green.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And this lead, look at, oh, so comfortable at this point. It remains at 7. Now to the longest par 3 of the course, the 245-yard E11. It is said that 2,000 tons of sand were used during renovation of Oak Hill, and plenty of it wound up right here, as large bunkers protect the green that's been raised nearly a foot from its prior location. Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Okay, safely in for his par. It'll hold tight at -13. The par 4 12th is a visually intimidating one. It's not long by most standards at an even 400 yards, but 2 bunkers have been added in the landing area off the tee, so precision is a key. That's the kind of swing you want to break down and study. Perfect tempo on a backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done. They need to recheck the yardage after that one. That's on the green, but not a real good shot. This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. Can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And the lead will remain 6 here in the late going. Now to the 13th, the second par 5 on the course. This one known as the Hill of Fame. This is another of the holes that has been redesigned in recent years and features a brand new green that's faithful to designer Donald Ross's original vision. A plaque dedicated to him on the course features his quote, "Golf should be a pleasure, not a penance." And indeed, a couple of pleasing shots here could lead to a birdie. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything out of that.
Yeah, it did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. And this is now, if you can believe it, a 7-shot cushion. We turn southward as we arrive at the 320-yard par 4 14. This one's known as Bunker Hill, and for good reason. A total of 6 bunkers needing to be navigated from tee to green. This is maybe the biggest risk-reward hole on the entire course. She might be able to cover this.
Well, I'm curious what sort of shot you're going to have from there, but one thing I do know, when you're on a tee box, you get a great lie.
So that may be not his best of chips, but he'll have that for his par.
You'd expect that to be a little closer from where he was, and that is far from a gimme.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. Reshaped to fit the look and feel of the original Donald Ross design is this gem, the par 3 15. Even with a short iron in hand, this is an intimidating tee shot as players will need to locate this plateaued postage stamp green or suffer the consequences. You can see the body language trying to get that one to stay, but it'll make its way into that rough left of the green. Now a 7-footer. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And pars to the clubhouse will do nicely as this remains a giant 8-stroke cushion. The final 3-hole stretch here at Oak Hill's East Course begins with the 460-yard par 4 16. It's been opened up recently with trees removed down the right side, but in their place, a couple of bunkers that need to be avoided. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. Anything on the green would be a good result from here as he readies his second out of the sand.
Good clean strike out of the fairway bunker, safely on the green and inside 20 feet.
Nearly had it. just going to wander a foot or so by. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay right where he is. Up next comes a test in the par 4 17th hole at 500 yards. This is a par 5 for the members, but for the pros, it's a long par 4. Tee shots here need to favor the right side because anything left can run right through the fairway and take away any hopes of reaching the green in regulation.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Getting set for a second shot here at 17. Let's see if he can finish with a good one. This ball in the rough, but a pretty good lie. From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. The 18th hole here at Oak Hill's East Course is everything you want in a finishing hole. A par 4 at 490 yards. It's a gentle dogleg right with 3 bunkers added to give those trying to cut the corner something to think about. From there, it's a classic finishing approach shot to a green protected by biggest of the bunch. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for a second into the wind.
Well, the ball's finished up okay, but look how it got there.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Well, in all things considered, he's in pretty good shape, coming back up the slope, working slightly to the right.
Oh, man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. Okay, safely in for his par at 18. And that'll be a final round score of 70. So what a week, Frank, not just for us, but of course for our featured golfer. Another major title and a chance to lift the Wanamaker Trophy.
They're starting to make a habit of this, Rich, but I just look at the quality of the golf. It's almost error-free. The right decisions, composure, and it just looks like there's no sign of nerves. This is just a great run.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.